Is it kind of fun to play a character that is just pure evil? Like you can just live this second life.
At the heart of the show, we sort of try to prove that there is nothing such as pure evil, or Lucifer isn't pure evil. It could be said I'm from a religious family.
Yes.
My sister and my uncle are pastors as well. They're obviously very supportive of my career, and I think anyone that watches the show understands that it's there's quite a good message at the heart of the show. So actually, weirdly for me, like the nicest messages I get are from Christians or from congregations where people have embraced the story that we're telling in order to sort of help tell their story.
I mean, if there's a show that's literally going to flip the Bible upside down and make God out to be a villain, it's like something like this. So if I give you a gallon of poison and I throw a vitamin C in it, you're going to drink it? Here he's literally telling you that the majority of people that are reaching out to him and telling him they like it are these Christian people.
I bet you wanted to be God because he's benevolent, all-powerful, yada yada, but in actual fact, he's a
pretty blasphemous, you know, what he says about God.
This is this terrible portrayal. How can this guy say honestly that there's a good message at the heart of these stories?
So the next clip is we're going to show you an allusion to a plan that he has with his mother.
What's he doing here, Lucifer?
I don't know. You married him.
What kind of ruins our plans to storm the gates of heaven and destroy him?
Well, I'm thinking we might not need to do that anymore.
Okay. She finishes her sentence by saying, I will never forgive him. The plan, storm the gates of heaven and
destroy God.
Destroy God. She was supposed to be married to him. She somehow got cast from heaven or banished or something, and her soul wound up in hell and got freed. And it's very strange.
On a deep spiritual level, a woman is a church. Interesting. Supposed to be married to God. Literally behind his back is courting and in love with Lucifer. I mean, this is literally like hitting at the core of Christianity has had a struggle. I mean, that's why Revelation talks about a woman riding a beast. I mean, this is very like prophetic, even how they're putting this out there.
The harlot church.
The heart of the church playing a harlot with the man of sin.
I had no idea you were so angry with me.
Really? Because I've been pretty upfront about it.
But to want to destroy me? That's pretty serious. You mind telling me why?
Because I'm your son. And you rejected me.
Oh. Well, then I guess I can't say as I blame you. The fact of the matter is, I don't even remember why I was ever so angry with you to begin with. For what it's worth, I am sorry.
This is the father who's supposed to be God.
Doesn't know.
He's the one that needs to say he's sorry.
Yeah.
And that literally he's proud of who he's become. I think this just saddens the heart of God.
They're adding a lot to the character of Satan and stripping away a lot from God.
For a brief moment, I thought you were my father. A man for whom I harbour a great deal of resentment. And you said some things that I think I wish he'd always said to me. So, for that, I thank you.
Well, I guess even a blind squirrel catches a nut every now and then. You take care of yourself. Hey, does this mean you're not angry at your dad anymore?
No, I'm not angry. I'm bloody furious. So I realised that my father would never say those things to me. And for that, I hate him all the more.
Wow, what a message.
Okay, so this
guy
character
wasn't God.
winds up, it turns out he's actually not God, as you probably discerned from that clip. But in the end, you know, he had said some things, and then Lucifer is hoping those things would be true. And then what does he say, you know, when he finds out that they're not?
I hate God all the more.
I hate God all the more. So this is the message that they're sending about God. He's not redemptive.
Yeah.
It's a show about forgiveness. God's not forgiving, and therefore he should be hated all the more because of it. Because he's not forgiving Lucifer.
Wow.
So it's a strong message. You have shows about the devil or Satan or whatnot, and they're always portrayed in a good light. You have the biggest mass media tool on the planet, right? Is the devil going to leave that alone?
No.
Is he going to take that mass media tool and say, well, let's see if we can make God as good as he can possibly look? No, he's going to do the exact opposite. He's going to make himself look as good as he can, and then God is going to be minimized or vilified in that process. So there's two things I want to point out from the Bible that we know as the truth of this character, Lucifer. Like, what are his characteristics, right? What is he really trying to do? So the first one can be found in Revelation 12:9. And the thing I want to bring out of this is that he deceives the whole world. So deception is part of his nature. We said earlier, he's the father of lies, right? So what is he trying to do? He's trying to deceive everyone on this planet according to the Bible, which is the truth, right? So you can take a show like Lucifer and, it can be all funny and satirical or whatever you want to say. But at the end of the day, this is the true nature of that character, is deception. The next one is he's the accuser, which means he has no love for you or I. Bible says he's the accuser of the brethren. That's each one of us. And he will not hesitate to throw you under the bus. In fact, he'll do his best to get you to sin and then take it right to God and say, like, look what those terrible people did and why they should be destroyed. So he is not on your side at all. He is the accuser. So he's the deceiver and the accuser. And we also see a picture of this in Zechariah chapter 3. It says, then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to oppose him. Satan was there in that scene as the accuser as well. So that's his nature, that's who he is, that's what he's always trying to do. He's always trying to destroy humanity, deceive the world.